in a life. I don't know what I'm going to do, but let's see what happens.
Okay.
Well, English is not our mother language, so it's going to be difficult, but let's see what happens.
Yes.
Well, there is nobody there.
Alive for us.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, what I want to do is like talk about who are you, who is who are everybody in the world. Okay, now I don't know what. So, who are you?
Well, to start, I think I'm a very shy person. And yeah, I don't know. I've been thinking, and I'm a lot of things, but at the same time, I'm like nothing.
Okay.
Okay. I
Who am I?
There's somebody there.
You know who you are.
Who am I? Huh? Yes.
No? Okay.
Okay.
So,
So,
go deep in that.
okay. I have this thing with fear. Like, I think I'm a little coward.
Okay, go up.
But yeah, I'm like very afraid of a lot of things.
Like what?
I think I'm afraid of judgment, like from other people. So that stops me to do.
Oh, okay. So that's the limitation for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Why?
Why it's a limitation? Why I'm afraid?
Why do you care about other people's opinion?
Oh. I think it has something to do with my mom.
Okay.
Yeah. At least it's what my therapist say. Yeah,
Great.
I don't know. I think in home I was always being judged. Like, you don't know how to do this. You do wrong.
Okay.
But I'm trying to be better. Like,
Be brave.
yeah.
Okay. So,
Coming here, it's a big like achievement for me. I would never done this like 2 years ago.
okay.
So yeah, your turn.
We are talking about you. Okay. Why do you believe that your mom is your limitation? Like, uh, go deep in that.
Oh. Um. Yeah. I don't know. Because I think I was always trying to get her approval for things, but nothing was enough.
Okay.
You know. So she's not a bad person, but we had this thing, like it had to be perfect.
Okay.
So otherwise it was wrong.
And what do you believe inside you that you need to do? Like when you put the mind off and turn on. When I ask you who I am, who are you, how your body react? Like introduce, like I am where do you put? Uh, what move in your body do you make? Like for example, I am. What is the first move that your body interpret with I am?
Well, I am.
No, but your body. How reacts your body? Okay. Now that you say that I am, why do you believe that this you take your hand to your here and not here?
Oh, I don't know. Like I am. uh,
Oh, Gustav.
Hello. I took your coat. I am.
Okay, first is separate what is mine and what is yourself. So
Okay.
the body reacts because the body knows.
Oh.
So the body knows that you are not the mind. So all the things that appear in the mind, so just vibrate, like the thing that you hear without fears.
That's really difficult.
Okay,
You
first,
know, like I am.
sometimes do you hear a voice inside your mind, like it's like you think that are different person?
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
That
so
feeling, yeah.
one talk about go and advance and without fears, and the other go to fears, limitation, doubt, uh, talking about other people, and put the responsibility in other people.
Yeah.
So, what do you think that you are? The one that put the limitation or the other one?
Well, I think I'm. Lately, I think I'm the other one, not the limitation one.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
So, what do you believe there is the other voice in your mind? What do you think that is the other voice? Because the other voice is six. Everybody have that voice.
Yeah. What I think. I don't know.
When you don't listen that voice, what happened to you? When the voice told do this and you don't do it, what happened to you?
I think I get new feelings and new experience.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's when
Like
you
I
listen
can-
that voice.
Yeah.
Okay.
The good
When,
voice.
okay.
Yes.
When you don't put limitation in yourself.
Yeah. I
Okay.
think that limitation voice is really my mom. Like,
Well, it's part of that, but
yeah.
not really.
Yeah.
Everything is you.
Yeah, it's
You
me.
put everything. No, the you cannot put the responsibility in other people.
Yeah.
Everything came from you, because the things that you need to evolve, like I need to clarify because I know how to do it in my mind in Spanish, but it's difficult to bring all that information to this point.
Yeah.
I think every person that appears in your life is a teacher, is a master.
Mm-hmm.
To put you in a situation that you go like continue walking,
Yes.
not stay like in the same place.
Yeah.
And if you don't advance, there are going to appear the same situation, maybe with not the same person, but with another person, until you learn and pass that limit.
Oh, okay.
If you think about your life, you are going to see that it's like that. Like every time that you don't advance in some situation, appears the same situation, but in a different person or a different level of
Yeah. And it will only change if you face it and
yeah.
yeah.
And the moment that you face it, that disappears. And if appear, you immediately know
How
what
to
what.
handle, yes. Yeah.
So
So
knowing that, what do you want to do with your mom?
I want to lock her in a room to stay there. Yeah. But I don't know, sometimes I think we need that voice maybe to, I don't know, like it's that voice has a little of fears, and fear is not a bad thing at all. Like it stops you from doing super dangerous things.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
So
what do you believe that is that voice? I know that everybody have that voice.
yeah.
So what do you believe? That like have a good a deep breath and concentrate it here and let that the voice talk to you. With the mind. Hack the mind. It's difficult. It's difficult, but you can do it.
I don't know. I think it's
People put that voice like many names.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe traumas.
Do you think that your traumas talk to you?
Yeah, I think.
Why do you believe that your trauma talk to you? Like, why your traumas have the answer to put you in the right way?
Oh no. Yeah, no. Doesn't make sense. You mean like the good voice?
Yeah. What do you
Okay.
believe that voice come? If it's not your mind, it's not.
Oh, I don't know. I think it's the willing to want to improve, maybe.
Okay, but do you believe that voice is you or not? It's another being.
No, I think it's me.
It's you?
Yeah.
Okay. So how do you separate that?
Yeah. That is so deep. Like.
I told you, I'm going deep in that.
I don't know. Maybe it's like a part of me that I don't have control because
It's kind of like that, but
yeah.
continue. All the answer is going to appear if you breathe and listen to hear.
Yeah.
Because we have like the voice of the mind, the voice of the feeling, that is emotion, and the vibration. The vibration is the one that you know that it's like that, but you don't know how to explain why it's like that. But you know that it's like that.
Yeah.
Because you already have experience with that vibration, and you know you can explain it to other people.
Yeah.
So now listen that vibration, not the mind.
Oh, it's so hard. Yeah, like I don't know how to explain. We have like sometimes we have feelings that just come like if you are experiencing something.
Mm-hmm.
like a feeling just come and you know what to do, or you know what you want to do. I don't know how to explain.
Okay, but feeling is like emotions.
Yeah.
So the emotions most of the time stop you.
Mm-hmm.
For example, oh, I'm not going to do this because I'm going to hurt somebody. That is an emotion.
Yes.
So that stops you. That's not you.
Mm.
That's a part of you, but it's a part that you need to like
So
like put it in a box.
yeah, look, yeah. Um, I don't know. I think yeah, that that voice is. I think it's me. I don't know. Maybe my unconscious.
Your unconscious. What is unconscious?
It's a part of the brain that it. I don't know how to explain in English.
How do you know that is in the brain and there is not in other place?
Yeah, not the brain. It's in the mind.
Okay, and what is the mind?
The mind itself. I think it what keep like. Uh, it's our essence. Essence.
Yeah.
I think we are alive because we have a mind to think. Because we have a heart and everything, might, but without the mind, it would be just like a body walking.
And what do you think that is the mind?
I don't know. No, I'm answering too much. It's your turn. Okay, what do you think it's the mind?
The mind
Yeah.
is a construction or ourself.
Yeah.
So it's everything that appear in the years, like experience and all this thing, create the mind, and the mind make you to do some things.
Okay.
You understand that?
Yeah.
Because the mind didn't exist. The mind start to exist when you start to advance in life. Everything going at like a pen drive, like in a memory. You advance and you are going you create the you are going to create the mind, and that is an information.
Yes.
That's why it's not in the brain. It's in every part of your body. The brain is a thing and the mind is another thing. How do you believe it? What do you think about that?
Yeah.
Because
But
if you think, where do you put the mind in your body?
yeah, I was gonna say that like the mind is in the brain, or like the mind is like a soul, you know?
No, because it's every sensation that is like a memory that is going to the mind. Like a big memory, like a big pen drive. We are computers practically.
Yeah.
You think about that.
Yes, sir.
So, um, so again with the question, do you think that you are the being that talk about with you? Like when you listen that voice, do you listen in a first person or the third person? Like that voice talk to you in, for example, Eloise need to do this. That's talking third person, not in first person. It's not
Yeah.
like I need to do this.
No, it's
When
like
you listen that voice,
I listen like you need to do this. Like,
so now you know that it's not you.
but
It's you, but not you.
okay. So, but it's if it's not me, like it's I don't know, like some god or something like that, spiritual.
Kinda. It's
Okay.
the people that in the people during life call God, Goddess, higher self, big brain. They have many names,
Yeah.
but it's just one being for every person because
Yeah.
every person has a proper being.
Mhm.
So
So,
think about that and go deep in that. That I thought.
yeah. Well. Uh, I don't know. Like maybe this spiritual thing
Well,
is.
practically, it's not spiritual, but some people took like spiritual, but it's not spiritual like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Just flow in what you know. Don't go in another thing that you don't know because
Okay. Well.
if you need to put a name, what do you think that is that voice in what you know in life?
Uh, well, as far as I know, I don't know. Well, in my like religion, I would name it God,
Okay.
but
And what is God?
it's like an entity that has all powers and omnipresence,
Okay.
and it's like in each one of us, and
Oh, you say something interesting. It's inside
yeah.
of all of us. Do you think that is the same the same mean for everybody?
No, I don't
You
know.
you give me the answer. You know, you are flowing in the information. That's what I want in this
Yeah.
in this life. Like the people answer and don't know why they answered that because you are listening that voice.
Okay.
So now that you know that every person has different, and you know that it's not you,
Hmm.
who do you think that is? Like let's make an exercise. Close your eyes, have a big like a deep breath, and concentrate here,
Hmm.
and see the darkness. And then in the darkness, it's going to appear things. When something appears, ask, "Who are you?"
Okay. No, I don't know. That is still me. Like,
You feel something here, right?
yeah, but I see like myself
Okay,
as that voice.
okay. Ask, "Who are you?" and listen the first answer that you get.
Okay. No, too difficult.
Okay, practice that when you are alone.
Okay, okay.
Like go in that voice and ask who is, and ask who are you and who I am.
Okay, okay.
And you're going to listen that voice talking to you. But you feel like that sensation here, like something maybe hot or vibrating, or your body like feeling like big,
Yeah, like,
something like expansion.
yeah, it comes from here, but also here.
Yeah, because you are putting mind.
No, okay.
You need to let that flow without the mind, like silent the mind.
Okay,
It's difficult, but you can do it.
okay.
So,
So, but who do you think that voice is? When you do that, like, who are you?
okay, if I need to tell who I am,
Yeah,
I am being in expansion,
okay.
expanding myself, and I am a human being with some. It's going to sound crazy, but I need to do it because if I don't do this, I'm not going to be real.
Okay.
So that's why I'm doing this. You see this triangle?
Mm-hmm.
It's not the people that know me know that I have a tattoo of a triangle. So in many religions and many spiritual ways, they have always triangle or three things. Like for example, in the Catholic thing is the Son, the Father, and the Holy Spirit.
Yes.
And in other religions have three.
Okay.
Why do you believe that is that? For example, in Egypt have Osiris, Horus, and Ra. Krishna, Vishnu, Brahma in the Hindu. In the Celtic have the Triquet. Every religion and every spiritual way path have like a something of three.
Okay.
But do you believe that in different parts of the world have the same things?
Maybe it's like a balance that we need.
A balance between what?
I don't know, like maybe.
I make a mistake now. It's not Osiris, Ra, and is Isis, Osiris, and Horus. No,
Okay.
Ra is the sun.
Okay. I don't know, like maybe it's body, mind, and soul, something like that. Like it's a whole construction that we are.
Okay.
Okay.
So who is in the here? In the point in the higher point.
Higher. I think mind, like to connect both things.
Okay. We talk about what is mind. So
Yeah.
do you believe
So
that the mind is in the top?
I don't know anymore. I think it's, but because if you switch it,
Yeah.
something else will be on the top because it's a triangle. I believe it's like the same. So.
Yeah, but that's another thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. So
You're going to go deep in that.
Okay.
But first, it's like the body. Let's put in the Catholic things because that's what we know more and the people know more. Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
So, Father is the voice that talks to you.
Okay.
Son is you. And Holy Spirit is the being that you are going to be. So it's always like this. The perfect symbol to represent that is the triquet, because the triquet have, I don't know if you know the triquet. Maybe you can say that. The Celtic have the perfect symbol.
How do
Let me
we
put it.
write
This. If you see, it's
okay.
it's like a spiral,
Yeah.
but in three. So the information that come to here, pass here, and the information that pass here, and it's going always in a spiral.
Okay, like they are connected.
But the voice that you listen is here, and sometimes talk here, do you understand this, or sometimes talk here, do you understand this point. That's why you think always like, I'm crazy and listening a voice and I don't know what happened to me, but that voice talking to me. And sometimes you think that you are three,
Yeah.
like separating in three different points of view. I don't know if you have that part of you.
I don't know. Like in three, I never thought about that. Like
Yeah, because that being, it doesn't exist now. You need to create it. Listen this voice.
yeah, like I can imagine it in my mind.
That being is going to appear when you be real. Like when you be you. Whatever you want to do it in the moment. If you need to let some place because you don't like the place, and let's put in the family, because that's the perfect point. And more from Latin people.
Okay.
In family. You don't want to be there. Why are you there?
Yeah.
You're putting a limitation to you. Why?
Because you are afraid of leaving that family, maybe.
And why you are afraid? Are you afraid? Oh, we have our German friend here.
German?
The German friend.
Oh, hello. Jacob.
Schmetterling.
Yeah. I totally forgot that people were listening.
That's good. Well, you see, at the beginning we was nervous, and now I'm like flowing.
Okay, so why are you afraid? I don't know. Maybe you're not listening, or you are afraid of who you will become.
And why are you afraid of what? Why are you afraid of what you are becoming?
Because the new is scary.
Oh, that's the thing.
You
the
don't
new,
know.
what you don't know.
Yeah.
But you listen that voice that always tells you, jump.
Yes.
And every time that you jump, when you listen to that voice, what happened? And you jump with the fears and.
Well, you get over it. It's not a limitation for you anymore.
Okay.
And
but
could
pass
be a
like
good
a
thing.
bad things or good thing? After you pass that fears and you listen that voice.
Usually good things, I think.
Okay.
Even if it's a bad thing that happens, like at least you know what would happen. It's not, you're not thinking about anymore.
Okay. So, do you think that you are 100% real now?
10%.
Okay. What is the other 20?
Don't know. It's hidden. Really. Mom.
Your mom. Okay. Everything go to your mom. So you need to solve that thing of your mom.
I need.
Okay. What do you think that do you need to solve that?
Why? Or
What?
That's a good question. I think I only need to keep like facing things.
Facing that.
Yeah.
Okay. And why you didn't do it yet?
I did actually.
You did it?
Yeah.
How do you feel now?
Good. It's like a relief. Like, wow. It's good. Like so things.
That you don't feel like fall or something like that for do that.
No.
You feel free.
Yes, free. That's the word.
Okay. If you need to take one limitation now, what do you think that is limiting now? Because you have a 20%, so there is something there that still.
I don't know. Maybe it's a 10%.
Okay.
Yeah. But no, I don't know. I need to think more.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want to make some questions?
Questions. Yeah. Do you have that limitation? Like that voice that.
Yeah, everybody have that voice.
Yeah,
but
okay. But
some people don't listen, or some people think that they are crazy, or some people think a lot of things. So, but everybody have that voice.
okay. But do you listen to
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
Every time. And sometimes I talk with people and I don't know what I'm talking with the people and what did I say that? That wasn't me. Do you watch the movie Split?
No.
Well, it's like a movie with a person have different personality.
Okay.
And in one moment they say like it wasn't me, it was Patricia.
Yeah.
It's something like that. But
Yeah.
what happened is like I'm the human.
Yes.
But in this human being exists cells that are human and are experimental cells.
Okay.
I can explain that in other moment, but not now because there is information that is not mine. It's something that I need to clarify first and to explain that in English because I know it in Spanish but not in English. So there are three different kinds of people in the world.
Mm-hmm.
People that have self and it's going to transform it in other being. There are people that have self of human and self of God or goddess or whatever they call. I call it elevated.
Uh-huh.
And there is people that is 100% human.
Okay.
That's the people that is going to never be here, listen this thing, or people that are not interested in this kind of spiritual thing or universe or this kind of thing. It's a big thing because it's a challenge for me because it's like I think the people is going to think that I'm crazy, but I know that some people is going to know that it's like that.
No judgments.
Yeah. So, in the beginning,
There was light. There was darkness.
no, but basically we are an experiment
Yes.
from beings of. But that's another thing. Maybe in another moment I explain that better. But the voice that we listen here is the being that keep the DNA that we have in ourselves. And it's like a God, angel, archangel, all these things.
Okay, something from.
Yeah, something from the
beyond.
universe.
Yeah. Okay.
So
So.
we have human cells and elevated cells.
Okay.
And those cells are going to be combined in some point. In maybe in I don't want to put time because it's going to be near, but
Yeah.
because
Okay.
it's near, because I don't know if you noticed this, but there is a lot of people now after COVID that are talking about spirituality or be more themselves, like with how fears are facing their fears,
Yeah.
because that needed to pass. Because the planet is a
Okay.
being. It's not.
Yeah, it's alive. Like.
It's a being. Yeah. The name is Maika. Maika.
Oh,
Some people call Gaia. Some people call Pachamama. Some people call. But the name of that being is Maika.
okay.
And that being is going to awake, and that's why it's happening. A lot of things in the world, like earthquake, volcanoes going. There's a lot of natural things that happen,
Yes.
and people think that it's because of contamination. Put you in front of a mountain and think that you can do something with the air. You are minimal point and you think that you can do something in the air. The air is just flowing and
Okay.
in transformation. So the people need to help themselves, not help other or help the earth. The earth, oh my God, know how to help themselves. I'm thinking I'm crazy. No, but it's necessary because I know that some people is going to listen this. This information is going to arrive to the people that need to listen, and then other people are going to come because everybody is going to come. Nobody in the air is going to.
Okay.
You're going to. But.
Okay. So keep going.
But are you understand?
Yes.
Okay. So we have cells. That cells is what like we listen that voice because that's cells. Because imagine the sun. You see the sun.
Mm-hmm.
You see that it's light. Like if you are in front of that light, you immediately disappear.
Yes.
And you saw this. You see the sun, the sun, and you immediately feel like the eyes are burning. Imagine being in front of
Okay.
that thing.
Okay.
So that's why we have cells, like a minimum expression of that being. That beings are kind of like the sun, but the sun is like a cover. It's like the earth. In the center of the earth is a being, and the earth, the cycle of is like the body, like us. This body is our way to move, and what we have inside is our soul.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like that in higher dimensions, because we are like a minimal expression of the universe. So how do you feel about that? Because if you feel like it's a lot, tell me, because I know that this information sometimes collapse the people.
Oh no.
Because the human being is not prepared to listen. The one that is listening is the voice that you always listen. That's the one that understands. The human that is here doesn't understand nothing.
Okay.
It's this being that guide this being.
No, it's okay to feel.
Okay.
Good.
And when you understand the thing that this being is talking to you, you are going to be this being.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Relax.
Because this is the first time that I explain this
In a life, yeah.
No, and also because I was also like confused with all this information, because in my life I passed for many things in religion, spiritual path, and this kind of thing, and I have a lot of information that was in a disorder. And last month I found the piece that joined all that information and put it in one.
Okay, that's good. Okay.
And so you're human, Eloise,
Yes. Oh,
is not understanding this. The one that is understanding this is this being, and this being is helping you.
okay.
Kervins, he doesn't
Yeah.
understand.
Okay.
So I'm going to be in book. It's going to be my crystal name.
Mm-hmm.
Call it crystal name. You know, Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Jesus Christ was. This is sound like religious, but it's not religious. It's because it's the Catholic Church and all the religious thing. Just it's an organization to have the power. But what makes Jesus was show the people what they can be. That's why they saw like a light in him, like a shiny, and the thing in the head,
Mm-hmm.
because he showed the people what is going to happen in a few years or a few months. I don't know. The only being that knows that is Micah, the earth. That can be tomorrow, that can be in 1 week, that can be in whatever. But it's going to happen. When you see that start the earthquakes and volcanoes, more and more and more, be prepared.
Okay.
And listen
The
this
end of
voice,
the
because this
world.
voice
Yeah.
is going to guide you in what you need to do. You
Okay.
need to listen. Okay, be brave. I need to be brave to explain this. So, this voice, every person in the world have this voice, and it's a being.
Mm-hmm.
In my case, I don't have the complete name because it's a big vibration, and every time that I ask the name, I feel like my body is going to explode, because it's like that example that I told you. The energy of the sun. Imagine that energy inside you. Your body cannot keep that big energy inside you because it's a body,
Yeah.
and everything in the universe is like that. So that's why I'm going like. But the name is Indra.
Mm-hmm.
In some religions, it's like Indra.
Indra.
It's in the Vedic religion before the Hindu religion. It was the Vedic, and the Vedic have a god that is called Indra. But this is just a name.
Oh yeah. I think I heard it.
And all the beings that you imagine that all the beings in the history, like Zeus, Horus, Isis, all that being exists.
Mm-hmm.
But in the universe, not here. And every person in the world have their DNA.
Okay.
Just one. One of that being have the DNA of that other being in the universe. Nobody can have 2 or 3. Every person have their own.
Okay.
I feel like I'm talking thing. I know that I need to do this because I know that people is going to think that I'm crazy, and I don't care.
Okay.
I'll be myself. When the thing start to happen, you're going to see. So, what you need to do is ask this being, who is that being, and who are you? And it's going to appear a name. Probably it's going to be a weird name. Like for example, mine is Imbuk,
Mhm.
and that name appears like 2 years ago when I was in a meditation and appeared like you are Imbu, just Imbu, and I didn't understand. And past the years, and I get this information, and I get I think it's a complete name, Imbu Uk.
Okay.
Most of the name have the K because the K is a symbol of the traveler. That's another thing. That's my thing that I get like excited because I have a lot of information, but I don't know how to explain it because it's information that can put it down the people, and the people going to feel bad or think like most of the time feel like here is like going to explode or feel the body like heavy or this kind of thing.
Okay.
So like human and carvings.
Yes.
But I never was carving because in all my life people call me like care, metal, Beancerk, Aussie. I have many names in many people know me with different names. So I never feel it like with carvings because nobody call me carvings.
Okay.
So I'm going to be this being in book. But to be this being, I need to be myself and to show the people who I am without fear. My family, my friend, whatever. Whatever appear, I'm myself. If I need to leave some place, I leave the place. If I need to tell somebody something, I tell that person the thing that I need to tell, and that's all.
Okay.
Be honest with me, who I am, and once that I'm myself, I can be with other people, and that's when the people is going to start to disappear. I'm going to appear another person because the people is not going to vibrate with your same vibration. Because think about it. When you are with friends or something, you are most of the time you are not yourself. You are like pretending to be yourself to belong to that group.
Yeah, like with my family, I'm someone. With my
Exactly.
friends, I'm another
And why
person.
you cannot be yourself with everybody? Like you put limitation, and it's you, it's nobody. Just you put that limitation because you think that they're going to talk about me, or they're not liking me. I'm not going to belong in this family. I'm not going to belong in this group.
Yeah, yeah.
And there is a lot of millions of being in the earth. Just advance.
Yeah.
And I learned this in this 6 year traveling. Like every time that I travel, I know people that is more open, more themselves, and more like they don't care about other. They just live. So. But the one that is very scary is because this being knows how it's going to be. What I'm talking is because I'm listening to that voice, I'm passing through carvings.
Okay.
Yeah, this happened to me many times. I talk with people that know me and maybe going to see this live know that when I talking they are like, you are talking things that nobody talk to me or things like that, and I know I don't know what I'm talking about, but I just listen and let that voice talk. Some people call it like channeling.
Channeling.
Yeah, like, but it's not channeling. It's channeling is like the way that the human being found to call that voice, but that voice is telepathy.
Telepathy.
Telepathy is what that voice do,
Oh, okay.
because it's one voice that is not here, it's in the universe, and you are listening. So it's telepathy.
Okay.
But the first step to understand that is channeling, I also call it channeling, but when I understand that it's not challenge, because I was, for example, in a party, and I wanted to leave, and I was resisting. Kervin was resisting, like, no, what are they thinking about if I leave? And I listen in my mind, like, the human being is so curious. Like, I'm curious, and I was like, what the fuck? I'm drunk or what happened? I was listening that way talking to me in third person. So I was okay. Okay, I need answer because this is not going good. And every time it's like that, talking in third person. And I know I know when it's that voice, because it's a voice that is never with fears. It's always advance. Trust. And every time that I trust and pass that fear, something good appears.
Yeah.
Do the proof, like every time that you have a fear, go to that fear and see what happens.
Okay.
Even with fear, advance and see what happens.
Okay.
Or every time that you have a limitation, go to that thing that, because the people, what happens is that people create that limitation and stay there. Don't move. And if you don't move, it's going to appear another test, and every time it's going to be hard until you broke. And you cry, and why is this happening to me? And
Yeah.
so it's better to do it in the moment. Like, why I have the limitation? Why I'm not telling this person this? Or why I'm not doing this? And go there and see what happened to that. And ask that voice to guide you, because that voice, every person have that voice. So go to yourself.
Yeah.
That's the thing, because nobody can help anybody. The only person that can help is ourselves. And how can we do that? Go inside us, because every person have their own answers. Because every person have their own paths. Bless you.
Amen. But I think, like, you said, like, oh, we're thinking what they're going to think about me, and if we look, like, we are so small to compare to the earth and everything.
That's right. I always show the people when I have a video that shows the size of the earth, and start like the moon, the sun, and
Yeah.
we're
Like nothing.
we are everything, but in a in the first step. So we just going to transmutate it that.
Okay.
Because we are going to be like that beings, but many years, for infinite.
Yeah.
That beings start like that. It's like the earth. The earth is going to kapoom. I'm just telling this because to be prepared to the next thing. But something that is. The people that speak Spanish can send me a message, and I can send the information that the person that have that information is better to explain. If not, I can explain it, but give me time. But yeah, the thing is, like, we have that self because it's the minimum expression of that being, and that is going to be combined with the human self, and it's going to create a new being. That is what Jesus Christ showed. The people saw him shiny, and it was that. It's just that then people create a religion and all this thing, but
Okay.
and before Jesus it was Moises, and before Moises was Noé, and because we are, that's another thing, we reincarnate.